commercial clapping, we're going to go with a commercial law, and we're going to get our first act on. Our first act, I want lots of applause because tomorrow is his 60th birthday. Absolute true. Bring, go, please welcome Matt Roseways.
Thank you very much, Martin. Yes, tomorrow is my 60th birthday. That's your cue to go, fucking hell, Matt, I don't believe it. You look so young and gorgeous. I don't. It doesn't matter. What I really want for my birthday, more than anything, is a good, firm, solid erection. Which should be easy, but unfortunately, it has to be my own. Because unfortunately, age withers you. Jack, fuck around while you can. I can still get it up, so there's hope for you, Jack. But the thing is, it doesn't stay up for long. Right? It's up, then it's down. Up, down, up, down. Having a wank is like playing Slap the Rat. And that is not the only cruel trick that nature plays on me. I wake up every morning, still with a large, purple, throbbing, veiny ball bag. Because that's what happens when you get old. It keeps growing. There are only 3 parts of the human body that never ever stop growing for the rest of my life. My nose and my ears that continue to grow. Fuck my luck. And throughout my life, my ball bag will grow. Although, strictly speaking, it doesn't grow. What happens is that the skin that's no longer used for erections goes to waste. So my cock rather magnanimously donates it to my balls. And it's pretty much like, say balls? Yes, cock. Balls, I've got all this spare skin, would you like it? And the balls will go, oh yes, cock, we'll have all the skin you want. You know, saying that my cock is quite posh, but my balls are working class. Metaphor for the British class system, that is. Stupid cock, vulnerable bollocks. It's like Downton Abbey down there. But throughout my life, my cock will magnanimously donate bits of skin to my balls to the point that you can accurately tell how old I am simply by how far down the knacker bag hangs. You know when you're a kid and you'd stand against the wall and your mum put a ruler on top of your head and you'd go, oh, you're a big boy now. She can do exactly the same thing with the dangling knackers. And just like when you're a kid, it is cheating if you stand on tiptoe. Another terrible thing that age does to a man. Hair. Disappears off the top of your head. Start spraying out your ears, start spraying out your nose, spraying out your eyebrows. Proper, big, thick, wiry hair. Proper pubes. But what you may not know is that this is all down entirely to British employment law. Genuinely, it comes on up. Turns out that there is a law, that the Pubes Sabbatical Clause, 1956, which says that after 35 years of hanging around on your plums, your hair has earned the right to holiday on your head. No, serious, and this affects me particularly badly because I've got a German grandparent, which means that my pubes are a bit German. Which means early every morning my ears are filled up with little pubic hair-shaped beach towels. That's the only joke I've done in 11 years with them. This problem has affected me for a while, and genuinely 10 years ago, for my 50th birthday, I got myself a back satin crack wax. Or rather, I gave myself a back satin crack wax because no one would do it for me. Back was quite easy. My wife did that. She refuses to go anywhere near my sack or my crack because that way leads to disappointment in children. So I decided to wax my crack. Has anybody else done this? Oh man, you should try it. It's brilliant. He lied. What you do, you get a handful of molten wax, shove it up your ass, and when it's set, you pull it off. Simplicity itself, isn't it? What could be easier? I did a really good job. I pride in myself. I did a good job. I made my ass airtight. And because I'm a man, I need to fart almost constantly. And it wasn't long before pressure was building up and trouble was a-brewing, and I needed to get that wax out of my ass, but it was stuck fast. Just would not move, and the pressure was building up. In the end, I had to bend over, reach back, and brace myself for extreme anal pain. Now, I've been to neither prison or boarding school, so this was a new experience for me. But I got it off, and it was amazing. I had this big, hairy pile of wax, and my ass, you know those baboons? look like that. And it should have been a warning. Should have told me, Matt, do not do this to your testicles. But I never listened, do I? I got 2 big handfuls of molten wax, and I slathered them all over my plums, which was a lot more fun than it sounds. And when the wax was good and cool, I braced myself and I got ready to grip and rip. Now, you're mostly a younger audience, so I'm going to guess you don't know just how far the human scrotum can stretch. My hands were this far out of wax and hair by company. My bollocks raced back in, hit each other, and bounced back out to the full extent of my newly stretched knackersack. Knacker, clacker, knacker, clacker, knacker, clacker, knacker. It was like Newton's cradle down there. The pain was indescribable. Not just like the bollocks were bashing into each other. That hurt like buggery. Different to buggery, but it hurt. But yeah, every single hair follicle being pulled out, leaving behind a drop of blood. Honestly, my plums looked like a pair of jam donuts made by Quentin Tarantino. But like, a couple of hours later, when the pain had subsided, fuck me, it was nice. Like silky smooth plums and ooh, gorgeously smooth buttocks. Buttocks? God, I went Victorian there. But it was weird. I mentioned earlier that I like to fart. We all do, don't we? But yeah, sometimes I need to fart quietly. So the way to fart quietly is just gently prise your buttocks apart and then let the fart diffuse out through the little forest of arse hair that we all have there. So I tried that after I'd waxed my arse. Like high-pitched squeaking whistle. Dogs some miles around going, what the fuck was that? I could not fart without whistling. I mean, obviously, I turned it to my advantage. I found if I manipulated my buttocks, I could get a simple tune out. And I pretty much perfected Miley Cyrus's world-beating song, Wrecking Ball. I was like, I'm only gonna wreck my balls. I hadn't wrecked my balls, but they were very, very odd. Turns out that the hair on your balls is a shield against their natural stickiness. And your balls, hairless balls are quite sticky, that you like, they will stick to things. Things will stick to them. And this is a primeval thing, going back to when we were living in the trees and would swing through, gripping on with a prehensile knackerbag. There is a full scientific name for this, but the colloquial name amongst scientists is tacky knacker. And because these were so stretched, I had such fun picking things up off the ground, twirling them around like a gouger's bowlers and flicking them out to catch flies. That's such fun. But of course, all good things come to an end, and the hair started growing back. And when the short hair on my testicles came up against the longer, curlier hair on my legs, I reinvented Velcro. That was the first ever set I did in comedy. Back when I was 50, it didn't really disgust people like it does now. It's like there's something like, oh, you're just old enough to have testicles, but now I'm an old man, I'm not allowed testicles. Let me raise the tone. Let me raise the tone by talking about veganism. I quite like veganism. Do we have any vegans in? You're consulting amongst yourselves, shall we fess up to be a vegan? Be proud to be a vegan. Veganism is good. There's a lot to love about veganism. But I couldn't do it because I would miss butter so much. Because I think we can all agree, ladies and gentlemen, that butter is still the very best lube. Right, okay. A younger audience, they prefer synthetic lubes. So, show my age. I'm going to leave you with a love story because my wife and I, she was my first proper girlfriend. We have been together a long, long time. And it's been really good. I've really enjoyed it, and she might have too. And throughout the time we've been together, our relationship, it's delicate. Essentially, the music I'm into is how we make love. No, it's fine, because it's pretty sexy. When we were young, teenagers, and we were experimenting with sex, I was really into punk. And our first sexual experiments were just like a punk rock song. They were fast, energetic, vigorous. Quite a lot of spitting. And then I got to metal, and our sex was just like metal. There was lots of leather, lots of studs, lots of... Oh, thank goodness you like that. She did too, but quite often it splits the room. Not just the room. Despite my appalling sexual technique, she decided that I was the one. I wasn't she was the one, but she decided that I was the one. We settled down, we got married, we had children. It was amazing. It was the best time of my life and absolutely the worst sex. And that was all my fault, because I got into prog rock. And our sex was just like prog rock. Not that nice to listen to. It goes on far too long. And always needs a very long solo to finish. And now, ladies and gentlemen, just recently, my wife and I, we have rediscovered the love, we have rediscovered the passion, we have rediscovered 90s warehouse rave. Honestly, sex at 59 is just like 90s warehouse rave, because it only happens at weekends, quite often cancelled at very short notice, by somebody dressed as a policewoman. Mostly sex at 59 only happen, fucking hell, I bollocks up the punchline again, because I'm old. Sex at 59 is like 90s warehouse rave, because the party doesn't start till the pills kick in. Thank you for your patience. I'm going to go off and be old. Good night.
Matt Rosebabe! Who genuinely is 60 tomorrow. Oh, lovely. And from Jack, who's 60 tomorrow, to Matt, who's 60 tomorrow, to Jack.